Me and all my friends, we longboarded a lot. Like that's how I get around campus for the most part, especially like to get to hear the experiential building because it's far away from all my other classes. So we ride longboards all the time, and so we got bored, I guess, and adventurous, and so we started going down the parking garage on campus, which is actually like against the rules. So we'd gone down it like, I don't know, 70, 80 times maybe, and then I guess one day I slid too hard and the wheels got stuck in like a crack and stuff, and I fell off and I hit my head and I was out cold. That happened on Labor Day, September 3rd, and I woke up 6 days later in the hospital. I don't actually remember any of that day leading up to the accident, so it's all from what everyone else has told me.
I received a phone call from UPD indicating that a student was involved in a skateboarding accident in the parking garage, which required him to be transported to the hospital. And so anytime a student's transported, I'm notified and we contact emergency contacts, and then I go to the hospital to check in on the student. It was known pretty quickly that there was a traumatic brain injury. And so when I got up there, the student that I saw on paper wasn't the same student that I saw in the hospital. When Sam was in the hospital, when he finally woke up and he kept asking, like, "Where's my mom? Where's my mom?" And he woke up to a stranger. You know, he didn't know me, and I remember taking his hand and just telling him, like, everything's gonna be okay, like, your mom was on her way. And I think for me, like, as a mom, like, the one thing that I would hope that if something like that happened to my kid, like, someone would do that. And when his mom got there, I was holding his hand, but I was like kind of sleeping on like the tray that was next to his bed. And when she got there, he woke up and he wouldn't let go of my hand. And he was like, "Thank you for staying with me," you know? I don't know. It was one of those interactions where, like, there's no words. You have no words for it. But just knowing that doing the right thing sometimes goes a long way. So
she got me pulled from all my classes because it wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to be able to return to my classes, so she made sure to pull me out of those, and she got everything set up with all my scholarships and stuff to make sure, like, I didn't lose them and stuff like that, and got me like care packages, like a blanket she sent me when I was transferred to another hospital, and yeah, she did a lot.
Before he left, we took a blanket, a shocker blanket, up to him at the hospital, and said that we wanted it to be a reminder with him when he went to rehab, that, you know, we want him to come home, and that it's to be there as a reminder of us supporting him and us wrapping our arms around him, and just a reminder that he can do this.
I woke up in this strange place. I didn't know what happened because I didn't remember the accident at all, and so I was told, yeah, you were in an accident, and so now you're here in Omaha, Nebraska, not in Wichita anymore, and you're pulled from all your classes, and it doesn't look like you'll be returning until at best next semester.
And when his mom texted me in November, December, and said he's ready to come back, like, my heart skipped a beat, because he recovered way quicker than was expected. And so to be able to, you know, meet mom and dad here again at move-in in January when they came to drop him off, and to see him as his original self, and It was pretty eventful. I was emotional. Anyone who knows me, I was very emotional. But it was great because we don't always get happy endings. When we say that we are a family, when we say Shocker family, it means something.